Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers and Samantha B., addressed former FBI Director James Comey's memo on Eric Trump's charity. Late-night hosts discussed the contents of James Comey's pre-written remarks, released Wednesday afternoon, before his testimony at a Senate hearing on Thursday. The 7-page letter details his conversations with Donald Trump, while lending credence to the notion that Trump, on multiple occasions, attempted to get Comey to shut down the FBI's counterintelligence investigation into potential Trump campaign dealings with Russia. The entire political world is awaiting the former FBI Director James Comey's testimony tomorrow, Seth Meyers began. But today, his opening statement was published, and it provides some damning new information about Comey's interactions with the president. Meyers said, "First of all, just the sheer number of conversations Comey had with Trump is itself weird." He says that he had a total of 9 one-on-one conversations with Trump. To put that in perspective, he has only talked to Eric Trump 5 times ever. Meyers went on to discuss Comey's account of his dinner with the president, in which the latter apparently asked for a pledge of loyalty, to which Comey replied he would give him honesty. "Even in conversations Trump is a terrible deal-maker," Meyers joked, impersonating the back and forth between Comey and the president. "I need loyalty. You can have honesty." Honest loyalty? Sure. Stephen Colbert of The Late Show was also anticipating Comey's testimony. "Man, there's so much to talk about tonight, I am going to do 2 monologues, he joked. "It is the most magical night of the year, because it is Comey Testimony Eve. People are calling Comey's testimony Washington's Super Bowl. And today, we got the pre-explosion. Because at Comey's insistence, the Senate published his pre-written opening remarks this afternoon. Comey described the dinner he had with Trump after the inauguration," said Colbert, referring to the section of Comey's remarks that summarized his dinner with the president on January 27. "When he was invited, Comey assumed other people would be attending, of course, but when he showed up it turned out to be just the 2 of them seated at a small oval table." "Oh, come on," Colbert quipped. "That is the oldest trick in the book. You invite your FBI director over for a movie saying it is going to be a group thing, just the 2 of you. Can't you make Netflix work, so you obstruct justice?" Samantha B. and Trevor Noah focused on some of the other controversies weighing on the Trump administration, including the president's response to last week's terrorist attacks in London and allegations that money from Eric Trump's charity were channeled into his father's businesses. "After this weekend's terrorist attack in London," B. began, "our president responded on Twitter. Unfortunately, this time, he didn't fall asleep mid-cough." She continued, "What is wrong with you? Were you just fulfilling your annual Ramadan tradition of hurling insults at grief-stricken Muslims named Khan? I wouldn't be surprised if the UK asked to take a break from our special relationship and start seeing other countries." Trevor Noah began his segment making reference to Comey's forthcoming testimony, adding, "On top of all of that, Trump's 3rd favorite son, Eric, is in hot water of his own." Forbes magazine published an article exposing where some of the money that Eric Trump raised for charity was actually going, Noah said, before airing newsreels detailing the Forbes report, which alleged, among other things, that the Donald J. Trump Foundation used the Eric Trump Foundation to funnel $100,000 in donations into revenue for the Trump Organization. "Wow," Noah said. "So, when I first read that story I thought, this guy is such a dirtbag. But that's not entirely fair, honestly, because Eric Trump did raise millions of dollars for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. In fact, they even put his name on the hospital wing. Not a picture, just his name, all right? Those poor kids have been through enough." And this brings us to how Eric went from using his incredible privilege to help the less fortunate to being the guy skimming from charities. "And it turns out he fell in with a bad crowd," Noah explained, referring, of course, to Eric's father, who reportedly forced his son's charity to pay the Trump Organization for the usage of golf courses. "That is heartless, and also the theme of Trump's new health care plan," Noah joked. "So, I guess at the end of the